We know there's a lot of dysfunction. There's poverty in our community. There's maybe at lunchtime here, that's the only meal they're gonna get. Yes, there's drugs and alcohol. Yes, there's prescription drugs. Yes, there's violence and gangs.
And it also affects them mentally, emotionally, and it just doesn't help them progress in school and keep the resiliency that they need to go on into adulthood.
Just because of there's not a lot of programs out there as much as before. There's not a lot we can do.
Before I started playing sports, I was kind of like a really bad kid. And I didn't really do my homework a whole lot because I really had nothing to and I was really discouraged by teachers.
Well, I like playing sports because I didn't like my home style life.
Something to free the kids' minds, something to look forward to. It's just a good thing to keep them out of trouble, to not take the wrong path.
And a lot of girls seem to find that the reason why they play basketball is because they're getting away from their families and getting away from what happens at home. A lot of girls jump home to home and they want to come to this tournament because they feel family.
I think it's important to listen to the voice of the youth is because they often feel like they aren't being heard.
They would have more opportunities that they never thought they could have. They'd have greater self-confidence. They can be more than what other people say they should be or can't be.
I say that the voice of the youth is important and it has to be heard.
There's been a lot of loss in terms of the residential school. We have to start reteaching our youth.
Intergenerational effects of residential school, it's all there. And one way or another, that way of life, however it's being lived or taught, needs to change. This initiative for sure is going to give another path, a positive path to our students to overcome what they're dealing with right now.
While the Treaty 7 Sport Initiative is a collaborative amongst all Treaty 7 reserves,
the communities that make up Treaty 7 are Siksika Nation, Tsuut'ina Nation, Morley Nation, Piikani Nation, and the Blood Tribe.
The boys basketball team has a season from November to March. And then in March, most of those boys leave school. And basketball was the reason why they were there. So examples like that have been the seed for this project.
And I think this initiative, that's what's great about it, is that we have all these great people with all different gifts, different talents.
We had a discussion over the program, and we heard from not only the supervisors and whatnot, but we really listened to the students, and the students at these meetings were the ones that wanted to give their input into what kind of activities they wanted to do.
And what I like about it is the joining of the different nations, and I think with that, we help each other out, and in helping each other out, we can help our youth.
It's important for the Alberta Schools Athletic Association to be involved with the Treaty 7 initiative because the Treaty 7 schools are a small but important component of the offering of school sport in the province of Alberta.
So you develop more than just an athletic ability. You develop a sense of self, you develop a sense of working together with others, resolving conflict, and being resilient. And when life throws different challenges your way, if you're involved with sports or you're physically active, you can lean on those physical strengths to help you emotionally and spiritually as well.
I'm playing basketball right now. I play volleyball, baseball, and rugby.
Golfing, archery, soccer.
Now that I'm into sports, I really feel like I've grown out of my shell so much from middle school. I talk to more people, more independent. I just go out and do more stuff for myself instead of trying to fit in with a group all the time.
that old-fashioned form of respect, humbly respecting yourself and respecting others.
Being involved in school sport is very important, regardless of your background, your culture, your gender identity.
We've got a wish list, of course. However, I feel though, if we do get the funding that we really hope we can, we will be able to accomplish more and reach out further.
He's going to allow us to continue to go down this road of making a difference rather than just talking about how nice it would be to make a difference.
Not like Band-Aid solutions where you come in and then you're gone and then the kids are back in the same environment doing the same things.
So it's challenging, and in our communities we have families that don't have running water. You know, we have areas in our community where transportation alone becomes an issue, where a child may miss school because they don't have a proper road.
Sports I really love it. I mean, that's what gets me up in the morning besides school, and I guess that's kind of just what I look forward to in the day.
It affected my life very well. I feel like I've grown to like each and every one of my friends on the team. Like we've become brothers and a family. We have all become one. I've become really close with everyone.
Like we always encourage each other, and that's why I tell the girls to always be there for each other. We're not just a team, we're family.
The youth make it special. I think the youth will be the ones to teach the other youth and then get them away from all the drugs and alcohol and bullying and everything. And just when you connect that with culture, then I believe that can happen.
When I'm on the court, it's just like everything else is blocked out. And you're just playing the game.
Reawakening our fire, in my language we call it one fire. It's just complete unity of all nations.
It just gets me like really excited thinking about that, because I still have like a lot more years to go in high school, so it's really exciting to think of how good I could get by my senior year. And I've really been aiming for scholarships.
Get more kids to come out to try something new, something they've never done before.
The future isn't in 5-10 years. The future is every second, every moment in time that is moving forward. And if we can get our children excited about their future, you know, it's really going to help give them a strong foundation for what it is they want to accomplish after high school.
It's just like we're just starting the journey, this journey to the end to benefit the youth of the Treaty 7 community.